Chapter 7, Male Reproductive System. In this chapter, we'll look at pronunciation of organs and anatomical structures terms and define and spell word parts as it relates to the male reproductive system. We're also going to look at terms based upon disease and disorder and on surgical terms that are used in the male reproductive system. The major function of the male reproductive system is quite simply reproduction. It provides half of the genetic information, and it also stores, transports, and delivers sperm for reproduction, as well as secretes the male hormone of testosterone. Primary structures would be the penis and the scrotum, and within the scrotum, the testes are contained, and the initial section of the vas deferens as structures. In the internal structures of the system is a major portion of the vas deferens, the seminal vesicles, and the prostate gland. Please note that quite often the term prostate is mispronounced with in many cases an R is put in the term, and so note that there isn't an R in prostate, so if it is pronounced that way, it is incorrect. Looking at the diagram of the anatomy of the male reproductive system, you can see structures that are also shared with the urinary system for males, and that would, of course, the urethra, penis are two structures that are shared, of course, but also in this graphic, you'll see also the urinary bladder, which is part of the urinary system. When we're looking specifically at the male reproductive system, we would look at such organs or parts as the vas deferens. The prostate actually is a part. The spermatic cord, those are primary structures, and the seminal vesicles are primary structures that we would look at pretty exclusively for the male reproductive side of things. Looking at the origination of the beginning and transportation of sperm in the system, sperm is formed in the semiferous tubules in the testes. Then it travels through the epididymis to the vas deferens, then goes through to the duct through the seminal vesicle and to the urethra via the prostate gland, then to the penis to the outside. So that is the passageway for sperm production and delivery. Looking at anatomical structures and combining forms, we see testes, which we will see written as orcho, orchio, and orchido, one of those variations. And of course, the testes is the primary male sex organ. It's where the spermatozoa or sperm cells are produced, and where testosterone is also produced. Semiferous tubules are related to the very beginning origination of the sperm. And then scrotum is written as, you would see scrotum as one full word. In this case, it's the sac where the testes and epididymis and the vas deferens all reside. The epididymis is a coiled tube. It's where the storage, transit, and maturing of the sperm happens. The vas deferens is the duct that carries the sperm from the epididymis to the urethra, and then the spermatic cord would be the last structure. Of note, sperm, we would see it written in two variations, typically spermo or spermato. Some more anatomical structures and combining forms. We have the seminal vesicle, which we would see written as vesiculo, and this is the tube that carries sperm from the epididymis to the urethra. And then we would see the prostate gland is written as prostato. That is the structures, walnut-shaped glandular structure encircles the urethra. It excretes a fluid that helps to move sperm along. And semen is actually the sperm and the seminal fluids and secretions. And penis is the male organ of urination, and another term we would see here is coitus, which means sexual intercourse. Glans penis is the tip of the penis, and the prepuce is also referred to sometimes as the foreskin, and it's the fold covering the glans penis in an uncircumcised male. Looking at some just combining forms alone, and some of these, in fact, the majority of these we've seen in previous chapters. Cysto means bladder or sac. Crypto means hidden. Litho means stone or calculus. And ogio means scant or scanty or few. Prefixes in this chapter, again, are repeats. So the good thing is you're not having to learn some new ones here. A means absence of or without. An means absence of or without. And hyper means above or excessive. Some of the suffixes you'll also see are familiar. So examples here are algia, which refers to pain. IA on the end of a word means it's decreased or an abnormal state or a condition of. Itis is inflammation. Plasty means surgical repair. So in this case, this is going to imply a surgical procedure of whatever precedes that. And rhea refers to flow or discharge.